Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be very exciting because as promised, I am filming a get ready with me. And this video is probably going to be longer than my other videos, so I'm hoping that it's enjoyable. So grab a snack or a drink and let's hang out. So I'm actually not really going to be telling you like what I'm using. I just kind of want to vent and talk to my friends. I want to start this by asking you how you are because it's been rough lately, and I'm not even saying that so people can feel bad for me. I've gotten to the point where I'm just like okay to talk about it because I've been kind of just going through shit over and over again, and it's really just I'm over it. Where do I start? Let's start. At the end of April, I got scammed. I was scammed out of $500 because I thought I was getting paid for a job, like an odd job, right? So I was like, okay, yeah, let's do this so I can use the money, and you know, I don't know, I was stupid, and people do stupid things sometimes. So they ended up sending me some checks, and then I cashed the checks, not knowing these checks were fraudulent checks and that they were going to bounce, and they bounced, and I sent them $500. And now it's my problem. The banks don't really care. They don't want to help you really, and Apple didn't want to help me either. So I've been dealing with this now since April, and it is June. With that, I've had multiple missed payments, multiple things gone wrong. I've had to switch bank accounts. By switching bank accounts, I was able to get a $500 deposit into my new bank because they were having a promotion, thankfully. So with that money, I was able to go take that to Chase and like fix my problem, which is still not fixed, but I am fixing it. So my account got charged off, and I've been dealing with this now for a while. So now it's going to affect my credit, which is fantastic, even though it shouldn't affect my credit because this wasn't only my fault. I didn't fall behind on a payment. I was scammed out of money, and no one really cares about you in the situation. So yeah, you're a victim, but like everyone's just like, why would you do that? Ha ha ha. So I've just been feeling really stupid because everyone's been telling me that I'm really stupid, which is fantastic. All this time, I am living here at home with my boyfriend because I can't go to his house because he lives 30 minutes away and it's really far. Our job is an hour away from his house, and so we've just been staying at mine because it's 30 minutes closer, and we like to hang out here. I film here, we cook here, so it's just been easier that way. But I've been parking my car right outside my house. I don't have parking. I have grass, street, and a driveway that my brothers are parked on, and they're not gonna give up their parking for me. So I also live in an association where they don't give a fuck if I have nowhere to park. So they are now threatening to sue me over parking my car in my front lawn. They're suing me for parking my car in my own front lawn. So I'm dealing with that as well. So now we have to move. I have to move away. I have to move to my boyfriend's house. He says hopefully I can make a filming room there. There's an empty room. His mom is very kind and very nice, and hopefully everything will work out for me there. So that's the plan right now. So now I'm gonna add a busy move to the list, which is fantastic. But hey, we're solving that one problem, which is great. Now I have a whole other problem. I'm using the Citrus Punch palette. I'm gonna use the greens. So the other day I was driving home. My boyfriend was in the car. Usually he drives, but this time I was driving because I need to learn how to drive, right? I need to get into the habit of driving because I don't drive enough, and I get very anxious driving because I don't have experience. But in order to have experience, you need to experience it. So I feel like Kendall Jenner.
I think you should experience it. You always say I want to experience things, but I don't think you actually want to experience things because you would experience it if you wanted to experience things.
So like the other day I was driving home and I'm trying to make a left turn, and the car in front of me is not moving. We have a green light. He's not going, so I was just gonna go around him, no big deal, whatever. wasn't in a rage. I wasn't like in a rush. I just wanted to get around him because I didn't want to be that person honking behind him and being rude. And I was annoyed because I just wanted to go home. I had just spent all my time at work. I was supposed to film and I was supposed to do all these things, and I couldn't do those things because while I tried to switch out of the lane, a car came out of fucking nowhere, honestly, because I did look twice. Did not see no car there. Got out of the lane and I hit them. And of course it was my fault because I was in a turning lane. So I'm dealing with that as well. So yeah, I've also had to pay ticket clinic. That's less money I have. And also I don't get paid the same day I got paid earlier. So like it's really difficult budgeting my finances now, because when you have a budget like all written out and then something goes out of whack, everything goes out of whack. I've never been more just a mess than I have been these past few months. And after I crashed, I felt really embarrassed, and I don't know why, because this happens to everyone at some point. It just happened to me sooner, and that's okay. I've been really hard on myself. My family's been really hard on me, and I'm trying my fucking hardest to just keep going and not let it bother me, try to stay positive. But I've fallen off of my routine. I have no money because of everything happening, so I can't buy any launches. So it's just been really heavy, very much weighing on me. I've been very stressed, and I'm trying to deconstress because I can't. I'm very anxious. I'm cold if I'm shaking. I need a sweater. I'll get that in a moment, but I'm a very anxious person and I have crippling anxiety. Like, I'm not even going to... I have crippling anxiety at some points in my life. I feel like I have undiagnosed ADHD and I have OCD. Undiagnosed, of course, but I have a lot of those symptoms, and I do think that I do suffer from those things. Hold up, I'm freezing. Let me get a sweater. So after I crashed, like right after, I knew, like, oh my god, like I fucked up. My brain instantly went into panic mode, and it was really hard for me to control my brain because it's so difficult sometimes when it's so loud and you can't shut it up, you know? Like, it's such a hard thing to just explain. Also, how do you explain anxiety? Like, I just panic about everything at all times. And my boyfriend tells me all the time, like, you're gonna put yourself in an early grave if you keep this up. But I'm just there, like, I don't know how to control or how to manage, and I try to stop, and I try to think, and I try to breathe. Sometimes it works, other times it doesn't. I try though, so I guess something. And what makes everything worse is that the day that I lost my Chase account and got in my car accident, I told myself, I'm gonna turn my life around. I'm going to save up money. I'm going to get my own place. I'm going to start being happy, start living my life the way I want to live it and not how anyone else wants me to live it. So that's how it's gone. I have a feeling that after this, something really good is going to happen because the universe works that way. So I'm keeping my hopes up, staying positive. Yes, I'm talking about the negative things now because they've happened and it's just really stressful. Another issue I've been having is that my cat is really old and it's really hot here in Florida right now. She's an outside cat because she cannot control her bladder or butt. She can't control her, she needs to be outside because she can't be in here because she's just gonna pee and poop everywhere. And I can't, right? I just can't. She drives me crazy. I love her. I raised her. Apparently I raised her wrong, but I was a kid. I had no business raising a cat, you know? I couldn't even raise myself, in other words. But she's outside all of the time, and I try to go and like hang out with her, pet her, groom her, give her treats. I try because I do love my cat. I think she's very pretty, she's very calm, and when she's not peeing and shitting everywhere, she's actually really cute. But since it's gotten literally extremely hot, it is unbearably hot. It is probably the hottest it has ever been here. We have to let the cat in, and well, what do you think the cat's gonna do? I mean, it's just cause and effect. Now mind you, I didn't let my cat in. My brother let my cat in, but if you let the cat in, you have to make sure that you're going to watch over the cat to make sure she's not going to, you know, do her business everywhere, because that's just how she is. We've accepted the fact that that's how she is. So she's outside. She likes it there. She's calm, and I'm happy that she's calm out there. Usually she gets into fights with other cats, but like not really. So yeah, that's some backstory on my cat. So my cat, she can be really bitchy at times, and my cat usually will meow and tell you, hey, I need to go outside, and like we'll let her out, because it's usually like what happens. We get it, you need to go use the bathroom, we'll let you out. I was in the shower. I feel like I don't have any blame for this. So the cat pees, but the cat doesn't just pee anywhere. She pees right outside the bathroom door, right outside my brother's door, because our doors for the bathroom and his door are like the bathroom, his door. I have trouble getting in there if there's a puddle of piss on the floor. I didn't notice the piss. I came out of the bathroom, I stepped in the piss, didn't know I stepped in the piss, and I walked all over the house. I was so mad when I noticed. I felt something off. I didn't know what it was. Felt something off, but I just didn't know what it was. There's a disturbance in the force. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. And that's exactly what it felt like. So I had walked in it, walked all over the house, walked into my room. It was late too. It was late, it was bedtime, and did not want to deal with that right now, you know? It was just really upsetting, because like I would tell my brother, and he would be kind of rude about it, and like, you're the one that brought her in, and then we get in an argument, and like I don't want to get in an argument over this, like, and then like the argument is she's old, she's dying, and like I get it, but like also don't want pee and poop all over the house. I had walked into it and then I had to clean it up. I started to clean it, then he came in, he cleaned it, and then I was fine. It was fine, like fine. You cleaned it, everything's fine. So on Tuesday night, I was cooking dinner. Dinner didn't work out, because sometimes shit don't work out. My boyfriend and I were like, let's go get Wendy's. So like as we're leaving, I see the cat suspiciously outside the door, and I'm like, oh shit, you know. Mind you, my cat, I name her Kitty because I got this cat when I was a child, and I didn't know to name her anything other than Kitty. It's not like she's not named. I named her Kitty. That was her name. I couldn't come up with anything better. So we go to go get this Wendy's, and there's a poop on the floor. There's a massive turd on the floor. It's just there, and she dragged it on the floor because she can't clean her butt because she's old. So she dragged it on the floor. She made like a circle with the shit, and I text my brother because he said that he would clean up any messes, and I respect that, right? So I'm telling him, I'm letting him know. He tells me I will clean it, and I get my Wendy's, I eat in the car, we watch something in the car, we come home after we finish the Wendy's, and shit's still there, piss is still there, everything is still there. It is 12 o'clock at night. I need to go shower. There's a puddle of piss right outside the bathroom again, so I can't really go do anything because I can't even get into the bathroom. So I start cleaning it, because if I don't clean it, I can't go shower, and I can't go to sleep without showering. I work a warehouse job. I get sweaty. It's very hot here, so you get sweaty for like 5 seconds. You're outside, you're gonna get sweaty, and it's gonna suck. So after a long day of freaking sweating, I just wanted to shower and go to sleep because I was tired. It was late because I couldn't finish dinner because something went wrong. Had to go get food, which takes time. And then when I came home, I expected everything to just be clean and fine for me to go shower, and it wasn't. And like, I get it, you should be able to do it in your own time, but you also have to realize that like there are other parts of the house, not just my room, and I need to go to other parts of the house, you know, like it's just common courtesy. So I start cleaning it. It tells me to stop cleaning it. It yells at me to stop cleaning it. No need to yell at me, but he yells at me. I don't do well with yelling. I lost my temper and we got an argument. Like, this is why I just don't, we don't work here. I love my brothers. Obviously, they're my brothers, but I just know that I have to get out of here. If there was any sign that I needed to leave here, was that. It was just unbearable. I was unbearable. I was crying unbearably. It was so rough because I just, after a long day, that's not really what you like want at the end of it. So that's, and like everything just builds and builds and builds and builds until I'm literally going crazy over here. Right? I can't have that happening. Like, while yes, I know my life is made easier by staying here, I know that moving, my life will be better, and I think my relationship with my family will also be better, and we're gonna be saving money, and hopefully at whichever point my credit's not ruined, we can get our own place, because I want my own home. I don't want a place that doesn't feel like a home. It's not clean, it's not cozy, people in here don't treat me right, you know, like I'm just tired of it all and I need a break from it all. I need a vacation after all this, but like because of all this I don't have vacation money. I would have if I didn't have to pay Chase back, which my fault partially, but also like karma is a thing and karma comes around. Maybe karma's hitting me right now for something stupid that I did, but karma will get them too, so don't worry about me, guys. I'm fine. I'm fine. I really am fine. Like, aside, all this shit aside, I am fine. And we will be fine. And I know that everything in life happens for a reason. And I'm not very religious, and I don't really believe in God, but I believe the universe has a purpose for me. And I'm not very religious because of everything I've gone through, and sometimes it may be a little hard to understand. And honestly, I don't even know my point in it. Oh, like I don't know where I stand in it. Honestly, that's what I mean when I say I'm not very religious. But I don't have like a set religion. I just feel like I'm in a more spiritual part of my life. I just let things happen, and I know that everything happens for a reason, and that good things come to those who wait. And my good thing is coming. I do not have the best luck in the world, but sometimes I'm pretty lucky, so we'll see. I'm more unlucky than lucky. But with my new positive mindset, I'm hoping to like change that. Mindsets have everything to do with the way you live life. One thing that has really helped my mental health was listening to music. I worked out yesterday for the first time in a really long time because of everything happening. Also, not been able to work out the way I want to or take care of myself the way I was, so it's made it kind of harder to do so. Yesterday I worked out and it was amazing. It was so freeing and I felt like I got everything out. Like, working out really helps like my anger. Like, I'm sorry, my camera battery died, so I had to charge it. I did put on blush and highlighter and bronzer. I put on cream and for the Hills highlighter I used the Anastasia cream bronzer, and then this cream blush stick that I got in a ColourPop mystery box. This one's Coastal Drive. This one's so pretty and it just adds like the prettiest warmth, so that's why it's like perfect for summer. That's why I use that. I think it looks good with the green. I'm gonna use the Fenty bronzer just to set my cream. So yeah, I hadn't had the time to do much of anything recently, but working out yesterday was something that I wish I had more time to do because I just felt good, and like it's so rare because usually I don't feel good after not feeling good since April basically, because like stress like eats me away and like anxiety don't help, and when you're stressed, anxiety is like your worst enemy, so really the struggle's been kind of real, but I'm not trying to let it get to me, if that makes sense. Controlling your brain is like the hardest fucking thing ever, because your brains are like your enemy at the same time, but it's your brain. I think I want to add, I don't know if I should add this one or this one. I think that's too light. I feel like it's gonna take away from the warmth, but I think it's very like pretty, so yeah. I'm kind of mixing it with the highlighter because like I want it to not be so like out there. Not really in a highlighter type of mood, I guess. I don't know. I'll do lashes off camera, but we can do lips right now. I'm using this Persona 90210 lip liner pencil. And I'm gonna put this Haus Labs Lemon Store lip crayon in maple matte, just like in the center. You know, it's close to the shade of the lip liner. I really like that. I think it's really cute. At least the makeup's cute. I really have been needing to do my makeup. I've just obviously haven't been able to. But this look is really cute. I feel very cute, you know? Positive vibes incoming. For lashes today, I'm just using Kiss Pompadours, but I am gonna do this off camera. So I'm gonna apply some Il Makiage mascara, pop on some lashes, and that will be it. Here is the final look. It's very cute, but also very simple and practical, and didn't take that much time, honestly. So, usually I'd be here for an hour, okay? This is an upgrade. I need to preference this by saying that my entire month has not been garbage. And although this video may seem like it, and I don't want your pity, I don't want you to feel bad for me, I'm just sharing what has been going on and why I haven't been posting as frequently as I would be posting if none of this would be happening right now. So I'm sorry for the slowness on the videos. I'm sorry that I can't pop them out more frequently for you at this very moment. I'm hoping that I can get back into the groove of filming and editing and uploading at a consistent schedule so that you guys have that content from me. Hopefully you enjoy it. I also want to say that my entire month has not been shitty because good things have happened within this month. For example, I am receiving the newest launch from Blend Bunny in PR, and it is my first PR, and I am so incredibly honored. Like, honored. Because it's an honor that my first PR ever will be Blend Bunny Cosmetics. And I can't preference this by saying this enough. Thank you for just watching me and hanging out with me, liking my content. Fuck, even if you don't like me, still thank you because I still want to be here. Like, I got a message yesterday from Blend Bunny. They're going to send me their newest launch. And I cried yesterday. I didn't know what to respond. I was all over the place. I am so excited. I'm so happy that my first PR is Blend Bunny. You guys, I've never received PR. I've always had to work for everything I've received, whether it be a video or like a mention or something. This was just out of the goodness and like pure heart. I'm like shook. I don't make money on here. I don't have a million subscribers on here, and for her to be sending me PR, little old me PR, is incredible. And even if it's just one launch, you know, like even if it's just this one, I'm like, I started crying. I was like, when life is beating the fuck out of you and just one good thing can just make you feel good. I forgot, and like I went to work and like did like the whole shitty thing where you like spend your time at work, you know, like bored, you don't want to be there, you don't want to do that. And then like I went on my Instagram briefly, I saw like the palette reveal, and I was just like, in a pool of negativity and bad things happening to you. It's just like it brings you up and it lifts your spirits and it gives you hope, and that's what Blend Bunny Cosmetics kind of did for me. So even unknowingly. So yeah, I've been talking enough. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I'm sorry that this is negative-esque. I'm trying to not be. I'm trying to be as positive as possible and wait for the good things to come, because I know they're coming, and all I have to do is work on myself and my consistency and just keeping on. You know. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more get readies with me. Let me know how you feel about the get ready with me. Sometimes they do well, sometimes they don't, so I'm just asking you guys if you want to see more, if you enjoyed hearing everything falling apart in my life. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Cause you're time of your life, only when I'm not around. Oh, I was like 4 months, bitch. Make me smile. So many other good things have happened. Me trying to list them out for you and I can't. Also, what else happened? Something else good happened. What else good happened? Oh man, I can't remember now. What else happened? So many good things have happened as well. I just can't list them out right now. I can't remember, bro. Fuck!